All right, we are live here now with a combination of an Apollo channeling and some very, very significant shifts in our consciousness that I think we are very, very due to have occur. The specific channeling will occur after about 10 minutes or so. We'll give people a chance to arrive. And if you see me looking up and then down, that's because I'm doing Instagram Live on my phone and Facebook Live on my computer. So I'm primarily concentrated on Facebook Live, but I'll check everyone on Instagram too. So the primary purpose of this video is to really help us anchor in the significant reminder and the significant truth that we're spiritual beings having a material experience. Now, not to just be cliche and just let all that go and say, oh, take this phrase, take this quote and run with it, but really consider what it means while a lot of people have to stay home, while a lot of people are out of work, while there's all this mass media stuff about the virus going on and different people's thoughts about it, its intentions and meaning. But if you remember that we're a soul, we're a higher self, we're a spiritual being coming from material experience, that this is one life. We've had many lifetimes, hundreds, thousands, hundreds of thousands, depending on who you talk to. What is this life but a blip? And what is this incident, whatever it's going to be, 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, highly doubt it, but a blip in that blip. And considering how you respond to stress, considering the things that you value most in this world. Do you value most how you hold yourself and how you treat others and how you give love and support to others? Or, hey, much love to you too, hey, um, do you really care what you give to others and how you live? Or do you care more about how you feel, what you want to do in the present moment? Now, those might seem contradictory, but consider if you're focused only on your feelings. And I'm not saying blissed out, happy, spiritual, no emotion. That's above typical feeling. I'm saying if you feel an impulse, a desire, and you act on it, you feel anger, you feel fear, you feel worry, you feel anxiety, you feel whatever, because of how your life is being affected. Hey, thanks so much for the love. Because however your life is being affected, is that a reason for you to step out of alignment? Is whatever is happening in your life and the people's lives around you and the rest of the world, whether the media is true or false, like we're not getting into that, is that an excuse to drop your higher self for one moment, right? I live in a community house, and this morning by this morning I mean like 3 a.m. I bought tons and tons of dried food and canned goods to give away to people here in case things get worse. I didn't do that thinking of profit motive. I didn't do that thinking of how I would be viewed. I did that because I care for other people. I care for other people's feelings, experiences, and overall well-being, overall calmness and happiness. Now, if you're not in a position to do something like that, I want you to consider what you can do. Consider how you can meditate, shift your consciousness, give love to people online and offline, run errands for old ladies. Think of the types of things that define who you feel you truly are at your core. Is staying present, is giving a high value to your time, even if you work and you're out of work, even if you're significantly compromised by the situation in whatever category. Are you still holding your time is as valuable as you do when you're working? Right? And if you're already working, then you can apply this to the free time that you have or whatever lens that makes sense. But if you consider how much you value your time, like looking forward to the weekend or treasuring your time to not take certain appointments or not hang out with certain people or to focus on what you read or watch or do when things are normal, when things are not normal, like right now, does that change the value of your time? No. Your value of your time and of you is still high. And so how do you take that value and capture it, if not monetarily, if not in your same freedom to run around and go do whatever events or shopping or fitness things that you would normally do? For most of us, if we're home, an easy option is more meditation. Now you could say, oh, what could I do with 1 extra hour a day of meditation? I'm used to all this stuff. Well, if you consider your current practice, is your practice what you want it to be? Your practice meaning your ability to stay focused and present in the moment, your ability to respond lovingly and kindly and alignedly no matter what's going on around you, your ability to access higher planes of consciousness, your ability to work with chi, your ability to heal yourself at an accelerated rate. And again, anybody who's joining you, if I look up, it's for Instagram, down it's for Facebook Live. And so with extra time each day to meditate or to fitness or to work on yourself in a way with an expansive mindset you otherwise wouldn't have, you're going to come through this and you're going to come out of this at a much higher level of development. You're going to have more strength, more skills, more stamina, more refined consciousness, a better attention span, more calm and happy emotions, all the typical benefits of meditation, plus the style of meditation that you do to focus on. So this ritual was talking about an Apollo channeling, and I'm going to get into that in just a few minutes. I wanted to give a little bit more time for people to join. But before we shift into that fully and completely, if you consider how you're using your time during these days, you have certain options. Some were taken off the table. You might have more options, you might have less. So in every single moment, can today, can this minute, can this hour, whenever you watch this video or rewatch it, be an opportunity to live how you want to live? And if you can do that right now when everything's kind of crazy and hard becomes your new normal and you embrace it and accept it rather than wonder what will change when, right? What if this was it, right? You'd adapt. The question is, would you go kicking and screaming for a year or two first? So being fully present, being unattached, being of love and service means being present. It means not getting so caught up in the story of the material world that you forget your true or higher spiritual essence, however you define that, whatever religion, whatever tradition.